We would like to give a special thanks out to Mr. Jerry Stackhouse for taking his time out of his busy schedule to stop by the House of Hope Free Will Baptist Church in Kinston, North Carolina, to speak to at-risk youth in support of Change for Hope Kinston, Youth Mentoring and Gang Intervention Project, and the House of Hope Free Will Baptist Church Youth at Work program to help promote youth's spiritual, personal, social, and academic growth. Thank you very much.
I just wanted to come in and share a few words with you guys. I grew up in Kinston, North Carolina, just like you are, and right here in the same town. And I went to camps, through the city, just like you did. He was working the camp when I was going to camp. When I was your age, going to camp. So I just wanted you guys to know that you can accomplish things coming from this small town. I know things are a little bit different than when I grew up. Obviously, I see that on this side of town it's a little tougher. Kinston for me, it was a pretty good place to grow up, and hopefully we're trying to make sure that you guys have the same opportunities that I felt like I had, been able to go to camp and do productive things and do fun things, and go off and be able to do well in school and be able to be successful and have not that you'll be able to be an NBA basketball player. Some of you can. Some of you may have a chance to do that, but you may not. But there's still people that were sitting in these same chairs and came up the same way, went right over here to Georgia K Battle or Holloway or Southeast that have been successful, and you can too. So we're just here to encourage you to try to do the right thing. Obviously, I grew up in the church, and the church has been a big part of my family forever, for as long as I can remember it. And I like to think that has a big reason for my success. So that's why we're here, and hoping that you guys could learn to go to church, learn to come to this church if you don't have anywhere to go. Since most of you pretty much live probably close to this community if you go here to Georgia K Battle. But we just like I said, my mom, she always talks about the kids and wanting to help you guys, and that's why I'm here today. To come just, for you to see me, to talk to you, got a question to ask me, just to be able to share anything that I can help you with, to be able to have the success that you would like to have. If my pattern and what I've been able to do growing up has worked pretty well, so I think I could share some ideas with any of you guys. So, like I said, I'm happy to be here, happy if you guys have any questions, but you got someone here that's, I'm not always here. Obviously, I got a life, in a lot of different places, doing a lot of different things, and I'm not here as much. I wish I could be here more, but it's just not feasible. But my mama, she's an extension of me, and I'm an extension of her, and so she's here and always here to give an encouraging word or a helping hand for people who need it, and I'm just proud of her for that. Her and my dad and their members and everybody. I think they try to do a lot for this community, whether it's serving dinner during Thanksgiving or doing that. I mean, it kind of comes out as I'm the one that's doing it. Jerry Stackhouse did this, but really they're the ones that's behind it, because if it wasn't for them and the morals and the values that they taught me, then I wouldn't be doing it. So like I said, they started it all, and they're continuing to do it, and hopefully we can time it right. And I came through there yesterday, a couple days ago, driving through it, and it was amazing. I mean, that's project where we grew up. Still, we didn't know any better. We had fun, kids doing things, and I didn't see any of it. I mean, I look up and I see all type of video surveillance cameras on the poles, and police patrolling the walkway and all different type of things. So it's a different time, you know, and I understand that, but I still think that through faith and through just being in the right frame of mind, doing the right things, that you can escape all of that stuff. You know, obviously, I didn't have to deal, you know, with that. You know, it still was crime and different things happening, and you know, a lot of people pulling at you. I tell you just to be strong. Just kind of, I think that's the best thing that you can be is. People talk about leaders and followers. Just be a leader. You know, just always just do what you want to do. I mean, you might have 2 or 3 people that want to do this, but if you can be strong enough to say, I just want to do something else. I think those are little tests that you can test yourself to become a leader. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you might have 3 friends. Everybody say, I want to go to the store. You know, you just say, I don't want to go to the store. You know, those little tests that you can do for yourself to build up the courage to make decisions. I mean, it's a process. I mean, or you always just go with whatever anybody says wants you to do. And I think that's important. You know, decisions. You know, whether as far as your schoolwork, you know, right now is an important time for you guys. Say you're in 5th and 7th grade. This is the most important time, I think, because I think this is where you get your foundation, your base for being able to do things in elementary school, and middle school, and high school. If you don't get this good foundation right now in what you're doing, you can't catch up. I mean, it's impossible to say you're going to get into 6th grade and now I'm starting. You know, it doesn't work that way. You got to start right now to build that foundation. Take your schoolwork seriously right now. This is, like I said, I think this is the most important time.